Alright, today I'm basically gonna be showing y'all truly like just really the lineup or some down of the lineup, because you know every I do a lot of lineup tutorials, but every head is unique, have their own structure and everything. So I'm gonna just be showing y'all the lineup processes. Really I'm gonna just do the fade already, and then I'm gonna just skip to the lineup. But yeah, this is gonna be steps to Alana. Let's get to it. Alright, so when you begin the lineup, see how it's all everywhere. You want to make sure everything is nice and laid down to get it to it's a manageable length. So with this hairline, we're going to do a 1 guard with the lever all the way closed. A 1 guard with the lever all the way closed. We want to get this as low as possible because our client does like it. She likes everything close to bald. So that's what we're about to do. So we're going to cut all this down to 1 guard and get it as low as possible. Alright. And we do have a guard that's smaller than this. It's a half guard, but if you cut it, the half guard is basically like bald. So if we was to cut it down with the half guard, it'll basically look like she'll have no lineup, and we do not want that to happen. So we use our 1 guard. The 1 guard is going to be the closest thing to where it still looks, you know, somewhat, you know, bald, but give it a nice little thickness at the same time, so you can see the lineup. We'll actually see the lineup and everything. And she does an all natural lineup, no enhancements. So it's gonna be a nice fire transition that y'all gonna see. Now for Alana, you wanna start off with some foam. Could be hot or cold, is optional. And it's optional to do this whole entire step. You don't have to do this. If you don't have foam or anything like that, or if you don't feel like using foam because it does take a little bit more time, it takes like an extra 5 minutes. You can always use or the hot towel, and that's the hot towel. I do have a hot towel warmer, but I have a microwave specifically meant for my hot towels. So with the hot towel, let me explain this first. So with the hot towel is optional as well. It does make the client feel good, or I guess at peace, or like if they was in the salon or whatever. So it is optional, but you can skip to like whenever I start doing the alcohol, you can skip to that part and you can start from there. You'll basically almost get the same exact you know, outcome, but the foam and hot towel helps that out a little bit more. Alright, with the hot towel, you want to make sure it's not too hot for your client. You can do a wrist check for your wrist. If it's too hot for your wrist, if it's too hot for you, it's too hot for the client. But obviously when I lay them on, well, before I lay it on the client, I'll tell them if it's too hot, you know, if it's too hot, let me know. So that's kind of what I tell them, just to make sure everything is okay. You kind of want to leave it on there for about a minute or 2 minutes, really to where the towel starts to get a little bit, you know, cold or whatever. Then you want to take it and just wipe all that off. It's really simple. Now this is the part that I was talking about that you can skip to. What you want to do, you want to take a little wipe. Or you can really take, if you don't have wipes or anything, you can take, everybody should have neck strips. You can take a neck strip, damp it with some alcohol, and just wipe your client's line down. This removes all the dirt and all the excess stuff that you do not want. So you have a clean canvas. I was about to say campus. Wait, canvas. Don't really take too much. Now all you want to do is blow dry, and then after you blow dry, you get it nice and dry. You lean your client up, and kind of well, you do holding spray. See, I'm about to show y'all. After you make sure everything is dry, you get some holding spray. What I like to do, what I still lean them back, it makes the process easier for me. Now everybody has a reclining chair. You can lean them up, it's okay. And you just spray holding spray. Not too much. You can literally do 2 sprays in each area. And I'm holding my hand right here so it doesn't get on their face or in their eyes or anything. And then for this, you don't comb through it after you dry it. You just let it dry. And then you leave it climb up and then you start the line up process. Alright, whenever you start the line up, you do want to start in the middle. And she does have two indents right here. So it might, we're going to go straight across, but it might look funny at first when we go straight across just because she has these two indents that's going right there. So start in the middle where the hair is the thickest at. You don't want to take it back or anything like that. And you just go over using the right side of your blade. I'm making these videos on lineups because every head is different, every texture is different. Do it, we'll line up, back up, look at it from a straight angle to where she's faced to y'all the eye level. Make your adjustments, see what type of adjustments you need to do, and then go back in. And make your, it's really just about making micro adjustments, that's all it is. Look at it, go back, slightly angle it up a little bit more. And then boom, right there. Now we're gonna make our vertical bars. That's why you always wanna do one side first, and then go in and do the other side. Because now looking at this side is straight, and it's all boxy like how we want it. We're going to see where this vertical bar is placed. And it's placed just at the end of her eyebrows, about right there. Not all the way at the end, but just right here. And that's exactly where the other side is going to end at. And that right there, that alone can transform your lineup and bring it to like a whole new level. Just that one little feature, making everything even. Or making everything the same, no matter what side it is. And this is what it look like from the front. And that's what us angling the clipper up, the blades up, taking the line up a little bit more in the corners just because she has them indents right there. Now we're gonna do the left side. Now for this side, you wanna start off in the middle where you had left off. And now you wanna use the left side of your clipper blade. Don't wanna use the whole blade, use the whole blade. You're going to wind up doing something that you don't want to do. You're just taking small little steps. Small steps going over. Now when you slowly get to the edge right here, you're going to go back as a reference point to look on this right side. See where the eyebrows end at. And it's about right here. And we do have a little slant. So we're going to do just a little bit more. And we're going to make a micro adjustment right here. Boom. And now we're good to set in our vertical bone. So where it's right here. And it's really that simple. Alright. The razor is an important part when it comes to finishing off an all natural haircut. To me, an all natural haircut without a razor lineup doesn't look as sharp, doesn't look as complete. So we're just bringing the razor towards us. We're not moving side to side, just bringing it towards us. And to get this outcome, you don't really need no special equipment or nothing like that, because it is all natural. And to get all this excess shine off, if y'all don't like the glare, y'all can really come on the other side and just come down with the razor blade. But if y'all don't want to do that, y'all can take an alcohol swab and just go over the shininess part of it, and then y'all have a nice clean finish. So look. So this is the full haircut right here. Hopefully the camera's focused at the same time. But yeah, it's a nice straight, sharp lineup. This is an all natural cut. You don't always need enhancements. That's one thing about barber. You don't always need enhancements. You kind of got to work with what you got at first, and you kind of want to build a foundation. You kind of want to set a good foundation first, actually knowing how to cut and how to fade without having, you know, enhancements all in your fade, making it look like you know what you're doing and stuff like that. This is what it's called like setting a foundation. First, you have to understand how to cut the hair and what's needed to make the hair look good. You know, when a client, you know, maybe the next day they want to wash the enhancements off. The next day, if she was to wash her hair, if she had enhancements on, it'll look just like this. It'll look just as clean, just as sharp as it does right now. Obviously, the holder spray lineup wouldn't be on there. I don't have no white pencil. This is just holder spray. That's all it is. But you want to make sure you set a good foundation so when you do learn to use enhancements or whenever you're ready to use enhancements, it can already look nice. And this is a nice, sharp line of crispy for y'all. But look, it's HYB. If you're not handling your business, then what you doing? And we out.